So we've had feet, hair, expression, enthusiast. So yeah, I honestly don't know what we're gonna get into anymore. Well, welcome back, guys, to episode 9 of the Journey of Elena. Well, the last couple of episodes have definitely been derpy, wacky, and exciting. So I honestly can't wait to see what they'll throw at us this week. So I guess without further ado, let's jump into things. If you guys want to watch full anime, make sure to check out the link above, or else we'll be starting the video in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see, I guess. Oh. Oh. This episode. Oh shit, okay. Is it gonna be about meat? Oh, someone's a little hungry. This place is beautiful. Frail but beautiful woman, out of money and hungry. Oh, it's me, Elena. Why are you out of money? I guess you don't really work, so. This is odd. I'm a little defensive. Oh, no opening. A deep sorrow from the past. Oh, Jesus. Mm-mm. Anything that's like immediate money. Short-term work, immediate money? She's just like free food. Of course, Elena, but that's not quite how it works. Why does my age matter? Okay. I'm a genius. Huh? Ooh. Oh, this little savage competition. Oh, you're 1 year older than me. I'm so uneasy straight off the bat just because this episode warning was like, this might not be a comfortable episode for a younger audience. I guess we'll see. I'll do it. Oh, damn. Okay, what's the job? Why do you have so much money? Where is all this money coming from? Yeah, what's the job? What do you want me to do? To where? District murderer? Are you the murderer? A play and a book? Oh, it's 10 years ago. Selena. Fuck all these uncles. Fair enough, your parents were taken away. Your uncle's an asshole. Oh. Okay, yep, no, I do not feel comfortable. Oh, you guys were. Oh no, so you weren't able to be there for her. Caught and executed. Oh! No, I don't think you did that. I think you're keeping her alive somewhere. No, no. Yeah, it's gonna relate. I want to save, but you said we're time traveling? Is that possible? Is that not going to... In order to avoid the unhappy ending. A decent human being. Will that stop it though? Will it? I feel like... Oh, this is so messed up. I love how you constantly hear the ticking of the clock in the background. Do you need someone to like stay as your anchor in the like present? Without sacrificing anything. Oh, is that why your hair's short? Oh, yeah, like the voice situation. It'd have to be... Oh! So be stuck in the past. Oh no, she'd just be... Not quite. We can share our magic. Interesting. Oh, that sounds so dangerous. Elena, I don't want both of you to put your lives on the line for this. But at the same time, I feel like an innocent girl got dragged into a horrible mess. Okay, I guess we're doing this. No. Can we... Oh, she has a clock on her hat. Sweetie. She's just sending Meg. Did you guys see, like, the whole, like, bowl of blood? Oh. I don't, the story, I don't know. I don't think it's... You know, the past is not easy to change. And there's always consequences, you know? Timeline. Time travel is always messed up. If we do one thing wrong, it could change everything. Go man. What? Bitch, what? What? Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a little defensive because I thought she was going to be like, I'm sacrificing your life. Yeah. I was ready for the big betrayal. Can I just say that the leaves look so fantastic this episode? Oh, it is 10 years back into the past. Oh, time travel. I didn't think we'd have something so spicy like time travel. Why does the city look so dull? Like empty. Sad. You're guilty about something, and I don't think it's just about our friends. What I'm most worried about is what happens if, like, stopping the murderer doesn't stop what happens to Selena. Like, won't there be another robber, or won't there be another incident, or won't the uncle play into something? Hmm? Huh? Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. That's, yeah, normally how it goes. Oh. It makes me feel better. So we're creating an alternate timeline where she is saved, but oh, oh, who are you? A new kind of pervert. Oh, this. Mm. I can't like shake the feeling of just like really uncomfortable uneasiness. That's why I'm just like constantly frowning throughout this episode. Like I can feel my wrinkle. Yeah, you do look alike. The fuck? Will this work? Will it? What happens if Selena returns home early because she met like the creepy on Ezon? See? It feels like a grudge, not a robbery. That's why she led them. Is Estelle the one that... No, that wouldn't make sense, no. No, that wouldn't make sense. I was thinking maybe Estelle was the murderer, but I don't think that would make sense because she was... Why are there droplets of blood? Why did it cut off? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is there a fire? Why is there a fire? Oh no, it was Selena. Oh no. I was abused by my parents. Oh shit. I don't have a best friend. I thought they didn't know each other. Because like, I don't think, well, because you're like this, sweetie. Does Elena have enough magic? Oh, fuck, sweetie. I thought you could go back to being a good girl. Oh my god, where do I start with this? It's the same scene. She said she cut off her head 10, you know, and where's... Oh, she's sacrificing her memories. Is she gonna survive? No. I guess it might be better she doesn't know. Or doesn't remember. Killed her best friend twice. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm just an ordinary traveler, just an ordinary witch. Maybe she shouldn't have intervened. Oh, Elena. Shouldn't go into this. Shouldn't. No one knew this was gonna go down. Jesus Christ. Well, that was definitely just 20 minutes of me being extremely uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. I love how last week I literally spoke a little bit too soon. It was just like, oh, you know, I think we're just going on like a derpy journey and it's all fun and games, but no, episode 9 was just like, we're just gonna, remember how you were feeling happy? Yeah, we're just gonna shove all that down your throat. Now, so I don't even know where to begin with this. Oh fuck, I guess let's start with the situation at hand, with like, you know, Celaena's situation. I thought it was really fucking weird when the dad was like to Estelle, oh, you had the same like neckline, and I was just like, that is the most weirdest thing to say. Like, who notices the neckline of people? You normally notice like, oh yeah, you have like the same hair or like same eye color, not like the fucking neckline or something. And that's when it all clicked in the sense like the murder didn't show up at the house, you know. The dad gave really uncomfortable vibes and was actually being abused by both of her parents, and that is what drove her to become a murderer. She was the murderer, it wasn't a robbery. She covered it up as a robbery, and then I guess, I'm assuming like her uncle ended up doing the same thing, so she murdered him as well. Or it might actually, we don't actually know anymore about how it actually turned out, because she, in the situation, it looked like Celaena actually found like fun in murder. I wouldn't say fun, it's more just like I think she found like her release of like all the years of like abuse that she's been through. She finally found that release through murder. Like, she's not sane. That I think is the biggest thing. So I don't think I could justify or like really reason exactly what her thought process is, like, because there's not really a logical one going down, because she was portrayed as an insane character, and this is all I want to emphasize within the discussion of this anime. So if I do say something, it is purely focusing on the anime, not like, you know, society, because that would just get way too intense. So purely everything I say is from this anime and what we saw purely from this anime. So in that sense, we don't actually know what went down with like Celaena and her uncle, if she kind of killed for just like the pleasure of murdering, or if her uncle also abused her in the same way. But I guess that also kind of touches back on the topic of like creating this fake facade of like a perfect family, you know, as Celaena said. Even though this abuse was going down, we'd still act like a happy family, and it's really messed up, because like in a way Celaena wouldn't have become a murderer if her parents obviously didn't abuse her. And it's just like these human beings that call themselves parents drove their daughter to the point of insanity into becoming a murderer. And that is a whole package to unload that I'm not even gonna dive into. But I guess Estelle, as kind of like our main character of this episode, she thought, you know, her friend, she obviously didn't know like the full story. And I think to me that emphasized just like really knowing like what is going on before you judge. Like, I think maybe if we were able to help Celaena earlier on, I don't know, but like it just really shows that, you know, the that perfect image of the family that they created. It's not always just like, you know, that surface level that you see. You really got to like kind of dive deeper, learn more, like listen a bit more to exactly what's going on, because even though Estelle thought she was best friends, and it looked like she was there during Selena's childhood through the photos you could see of them being together, but still, like, she obviously, Estelle being young herself, never knew of the situation. And even 10 years later when she did execute Selena and she was the one that called Selena, she still didn't know that whole situation. And that's what I was saying, I was really concerned, like, if we go back to the past, is that really the scenario that fixes everything? Like, I don't think that was the moment that caused these events. It was more, you know, like it was already Selena going through abuse of her parents. It's just like, oh my god, there was just so much that I honestly don't even know what to unravel on. But I guess the final kind of topic I want to mention is like Elena. Poor sweetie Elena thought she was doing something good, you know, she jumped into this with such an eager mindset, you know, no one knew what we were actually really getting into, and I think that was exactly what Elena kind of regrets at the ending there. I mean, this, if we go back into the episodes like 4 and 5 of like, do we intervene or do we not? Are we just a traveler? Do we help? Do we not? Are we meant to? Like, my question I guess from this episode is, if Elena didn't help, would that have been better for Stella, or would that have been better for Selena? Because like, I think it's more so for Stella, because Stella lost not only her good memories that she thought she had with Selena, but she ended up murdering her best friend twice. It wasn't just the first time she had to do it again. So like, in that sense, if Elena never showed up, if Elena didn't accept this job, would it have been better? Like, I think that brings up that topic again. I think that was the big kind of discussion from episode 4, was like, should Elena have not intervened in this episode? Because like, that does leave us with more questions of like, what ifs. But I also think like, you know, Elena also experiencing this, she, you know, we could see her at the ending there crying her eyes out and just be like, I couldn't do anything. At the same time, I made Estella kill her best friend twice. So like, in that sense, should Elena have not intervened? I don't think I could go into episode 10 with just like a whip-de-doo mindset, having this kind of, you know, thought at the back of my head. But at the same time, this was a overall kind of brilliant episode. Like, obviously the topics we explored were extremely dark, but this was kind of more what I was, I think, expecting from the journey of Elena. So overall, I did appreciate like the themes we explored, the messages we kind of learned, and I think the kind of big question of like, do we intervene as a traveler or not? And did that make a better impact, or did that actually make things worse? I think that was like a theme I liked constantly kind of exploring from like episode 4 and 5. So yeah, I kind of honestly don't know what to expect from the series anymore. I mean, that's something I've been kind of constantly saying from the moment we had like the feet stomping episode. I was like, what are we getting into? But yeah, episode 9 I think just kind of reconfirmed that. I just, yeah, I came into this week being like, oh, I can't wait to like kind of laugh along with Elena's like kind of derpy travels, but I was not expecting this. But yeah, I guess anyways, I guess we'll see what next week kind of delivers to us. I'm a bit too emotional, like kind of caught off guard currently from what this episode kind of gave to us. But yeah, I guess on that note, make sure you guys stay awesome, and I guess I'll catch you guys next week.